Hi, beautiful beings. My name is Jordan, and today we're going to talk about how to feed the spiritual body. So, first, clear away anything that you need to make sure that you're in a comfortable position. I will be guiding you at some point through this practice to lay down, so make sure that you have a space where you can comfortably surrender into the floor beneath you. And take a moment to arrive here, to feel your body, to be aware of your breath. And I'm going to offer some Palo Santo to this space. So I suggest purchasing sage instead of Palo Santo, as it's more eco-friendly. This was a gift, so I'm going to go ahead and use that. But with deep gratitude for the earth for providing us with this, and all of the beings who are planting, growing, harvesting, blessing, making all of this possible. So using this element of earth, fire, smoke, as an offering of love and gratitude for this space, for this moment, for the heart that brought you here, for the call that you had to go beyond the I, the bigger than the individual part of us. And gratitude for the love that motivates us, that goes by so many names. God, Divine, Krishna, Jesus, Kali. Taking this moment to gather your hands at your heart and bowing down towards your own inner divinity. This divinity that is reflected within you, around you, and in all parts of life, that you're able to see when you open up your heart. So this leads me into the next part that I would like to talk about with the spiritual body. So we're often eating, sleeping, drinking, breathing, showering, nourishing our senses, feeding our senses. But how often are we feeding our spiritual body? And what is our spiritual body? This goes hand in hand with the perception that spirituality is separate from the physical realm. So I'm here to talk about feeding the spiritual body and bringing the integration of the spiritual and the physical, the matrix, the material, what you would like to call it, the human. And so one of the motivations of feeding the spiritual body, doing these spiritual practices, is the connection that we feel. The understanding that starts to come that goes beyond the realm of the mind, that goes beyond just going through tasks, but starts to make eating, being nourishing this temple, not just eating and pleasing the senses, but letting us be able to see our senses, to see beyond them, and as a place of a wide variety of deep experiences. And so as I'm talking about, maybe you can reflect with yourself what spirituality means to you, what the spiritual body means to you, how it is that you relate to it. What qualities is it that you would give when you feel spiritually connected, when you feel open? For me, these are the same qualities I would give to being in deep connection to my heart. Feeling open, connective, grateful, forgiving, able to move into joy and forgiveness quickly. So what I'm pointing out here is in our chakra system, we have the 3 lower chakras, Muladhara, Swadhisthana. Why am I linking on this? It's sacral chakra, Manipura. We have the heart chakra. And then we have the upper chakras, Vishuddha, the throat chakra, Ajna, the third eye chakra, and the crown chakra. So here what's happening is we have the spiritual, the ethereal, the celestial realms. And then we have the earthly, the human. And then they meet in the center, in our heart chakra, our bridge, the place where we feel. And it's also what affects our direct experience of life, how much we're able to expand and to surrender into joy. And so this is where I wanted to bring in the practice of Bhakti yoga, to be able to feed the spiritual body. And to bring in the point that the spiritual body is not just available for us to feed in the spiritual practices, but to bring these spiritual practices into the human experiences. So when you're eating, allowing yourself to eat with all of your senses. How is your mind perceiving? How much love can you offer to the food? Letting this be a full spectrum of your awareness. So this is what makes going through eating, sleeping, washing the dishes. This is even conversations with someone that could be difficult. This is what then brings the spiritual body, the feeding, the nourishment, the growth, the evolution into it. What brings that is the full spectrum of awareness, bringing our hearts into it. Letting this be an opportunity for us to love more. How much more can we love the food? How much more can we be grateful for what we're experiencing right now? And for me, this has been what has exactly fed and nourished the spiritual body. Is creating that bridge between the material into the heart and letting them merge. And so one of the ways to make sure that our hearts are open for this channel to be freely moving and for life to move through us, for growth to spontaneously happen and for spiritual experiences to happen within the daily life, is why some of the reasons of a more formal practice can be really beneficial. Formal as in taking a minute to reconnect, to not be distracted in all of the external, but to connect internally to the heart. So I would like you to come to a position where you can be sitting up straight and close your eyes. Begin to become aware of your body. Feeling your breath. Noticing any sounds that might be around you. Allowing your mind to slow. And take a deep breath into the heart space. And on your exhale, let out. 3 more times. Deep breath in. Inhale. Last time. Deep, deep breath. This is one of the sounds that opens the heart, that soothes the nervous system, and lets us really anchor into this moment. So as we're sitting here, just sitting here in stillness, can you bring your attention to the space of your heart? The bridge of connection between the physical and the spiritual. The seat of our intuition and joy. A place of profound healing. Just notice what you become aware of here. It may be sensations. You may just have your mind focused here and not feel much. You may feel an expansiveness. You may have a sense that your heart feels so open. All of this is welcome. This is where we begin to bring in the approach of Bhakti, the approach of loving devotion to what is. So again, become aware of what sensations, emotions, or feelings you can notice within your heart. And begin to view them through a lens of gratitude. How much of a gift is it just the fact to be alive? To be experiencing something as miraculous as life. You can repeat the words to yourself in your head. I am grateful for, and finish it with what sensations or feelings you're experiencing. It could be resistance. It could be deep presence, annoyance. All of it is welcome. And observe how it feels in your body when you're met with gratitude. When you're met with an appreciation and an honoring for your experience. Perhaps you notice yourself soften a little bit more. Perhaps your breath begins to deepen. Continue to focus on your heart center and just being aware of being here at this moment and doing it with a background sense of gratitude, as if you are in devotion to gratitude itself. How much can you be grateful? How much can you enjoy the opportunity to be alive right now? It is bigger than the individual story of what shoulds you might feel like, what expectations might come in. This is an experience, an opportunity. And the entire moment transforms when you're viewing it as an opportunity to love this moment, to devote yourself to gratitude. And I want you to take a moment to tell yourself one thing you are grateful for about yourself. It can be from any range, everything is welcome. Do you have it already? I want you to become aware of where that first spark of emotion came from inside of you. When you first found that thing to be grateful for, the one that you really felt, I'm grateful for this. It doesn't matter what it is, what the thing you're grateful for is. But that first spark of emotion, trace that down. Begin to just sit with that. It goes back before what you said you were grateful for. It's just, I am grateful for. And just feel the first sense of I am grateful. See if you can sit in that. Savor the gratitude. See, there's nothing more to accomplish when you're fully present with what comes in front of you. Every moment is an opportunity to deepen into this practice of life, this practice of loving, the Bhakti yoga, the devotion to love. Feeding your spiritual body just by opening your heart to this moment and savoring it. And I want you to expand your statement of gratitude. What can you be grateful for in your environment around you? It could be access to clean drinking water, to having something you're looking forward to doing. And hold on to that for a moment. Let the words repeat in your mind, I am grateful for. And finish it. Feel the gratitude for the thing in your environment. So letting this external bring you into the internal experience of gratitude. deepen into this flavor of gratitude. Perhaps it has another twinge of excitement or joy within it. Perhaps it has a feeling of relaxation mixed in. Noticing how your sensation of presence might have shifted. How is it that you perceive stillness with this sense of gratitude? Now to gather one more flavor of gratitude. Begin to connect to a person you are grateful for. You don't have to come up with the exact why behind it. But you know the person to connect to when you feel an openness in your heart. You feel held and relaxed just thinking of them. Picture this person in your mind. And appreciate them. Try to use a feeling beyond words to appreciate them for. Just feeling gratefulness to see them in your mind's eye. Breathe into your heart space. And exhale as if you could send love their way so they could know how loved they are by you. Breathing out love. Breathing in love into your heart space, just to send even more love in their direction. Now, as you're ready, with all of these sensations and energies swirling around in you, keeping your present focus in this moment, feeling the sensations in your body, grounding this love into this moment, merging the two, a divine union, meeting with love and gratitude. Begin to move yourself down to a comfortable position to lay down. This could be on a bed, couch, on a yoga mat on the floor. Take your time. And when you arrive there, just allow your body to soften and relax again, closing your eyes. Take a deep breath and let out a deep exhale. Offering sound into this space. One more time. Again, connecting to your heart space. Another sense of perception to seeing and viewing this life, this world, all that is perceivable. To viewing it with richness. Feeding all layers of your being with your heart space. Letting the quality of your presence on the yoga mat and off of it, in your practice and in daily life, letting that be what feeds your spiritual body. The presence of your heart, transforming everything into a practice, into an opportunity to enjoy life. And as you're laying here, let your body surrender into the floor beneath you. You will have a few minutes with a beautiful song playing to let it run through your aura, to dance into your ears. Letting yourself practice this space of surrender to love. Letting it wash through you.
To be given love, you'll be taken care of. To be given love, you have to trust it. Maybe not from
So begin to deepen your breath, feeling your physical body, feeling the remnants of all of this love and energy circulating. Begin to wiggle your fingers and toes, maybe rolling your neck, coming back into your physical body. Roll over to one side, cradling your head, holding yourself in a fetal position, feeling held and supported by the earth beneath you. Knowing that there is sweetness in every moment when you surrender to it. Gently and tenderly bring yourself back up to sitting. Bring your hands to meet an Anjali Mudra over your heart chakra. Bowing to the light and the love that is always available in you. The gratitude that is always available in you. Knowing that each moment in your physical, daily, and material life is an opportunity for you to see deeper inside of yourself, to feed your spiritual body by just using your heart. Making each moment be rich. Thank you for joining me today. And let us dedicate the benefits of this practice to all beings everywhere, joining me in a chant, or just listening with your heart. So it's Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu, meaning may all beings everywhere be happy and at peace. Deep breath in. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu.